I actually do remember where we were. We just blew up this, like, warp chicanery here. A pile of shards of the sinister lens the heretics used to burn out the eyes of devout cultists. Cultists. The ritual site is covered in ominous heretical symbols, each of which is unmistakably emanating the malevolent power of the warp. Alright, anyways. You guys got any loot? Oh, yes, you do. What is that? Oh, just a flamer. Thought it was something unique. Heavy leather armor. That's actually pretty good. Message from the cache on Rickid Minoris. A harbinger reports Brother Twilight and his people were unsuccessful. A dangerous enemy, Brunhilde von Valentius, foiled his plans. The duty is now upon us, Aurora's followers, to succeed where Twilight failed. We got some boots. Whenever the wearer kills 2 or more enemies, the attack does not spend all of the wearer's MP. Interesting. So that would let you move into a group of enemies, murder them with a cleave, and then move again. Situationally useful, and also some chainmail armor. Take it all. Princess Twilight failed. Rip Twilight. Dude's leg over here. She sparkles nowhere. I see what you're doing there, chat. I see you. These bronies in chat.
Over there.
You tell them, Abelard. Shut off Steam. No, we're good. I kind of require Steam to play the game. Let's just go ahead and have Pascal open this.
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Ooh.
Intriguing.
We're in the late future, there's still chainmail. Yeah. Try not to think too hard about it.
Never
Yeah,
judge
that
me.
crude armor for the Underhive dwellers.
This explorator is blessed with
A phantom cloak. 15% armor against warp damage. Alright. And some drugs, which I'm never going to use because I'm a forgetful ass. Alright, let's check some gear here. Armor first. So we have chainmail, which is actually better than our light flak armor, but it does have a dodge penalty on it. We actually can't use the leather. Who can use the leather? Why can Abel... he's probably got proficiency if I had to guess. Dodge 2% of enemy attacks. He will also dodge 2% with this. So the leather is just better. There you go, Abelard. Oh, that looks so badass. Damn it. Brunhilde has a really good dodge chance. So I'm leery of giving her just tanky armor when she just evades like half of the attacks. For 40k meets Age of Sigmar. That'd be interesting. I'd be curious to see how some stuff there would work. Okay, this will be an upgrade. Oh, does she not? Oh, that's interesting. The Sister of Battle, I guess, just looks like a Sister of Battle. I don't know that I'm necessarily a fan of that. I mean, I guess, yeah, Pascal's going to be the same thing. You can probably also wear chainmail. Pascal's armor changes, but that's because Pascal is best boy.
Has only just begun. Embrace true power.
What do we got here? The Cogitator's screen reads access code required. We breach its defenses with our tech use. The machine spirits look favorably upon you. You overcome the Cogitator's defenses. A message archive loads up. Judging by the accompanying notes, they were meticulously transferred from paper to the sacred machine storage. Turn to the soldier. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure Camille is dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he died early. But I mean, Camille, do you recognize this Voxcaster? Error speaker. Ooh. Yes, looks like one of ours. All our squads use them. So does this mean those bastards could have been eavesdropping us on all this time? That's why my squad got ambushed. Looks like. Are you blind, layperson? Every Voxcaster is unique. The distinct defects on the cover, the number signature on the antenna, the scintillating spectrum of the vid screen. How can you possibly mistake one for another? Rasping indignantly, the tech priest pokes a finger at the Voxcaster, which looks completely indistinguishable from any other Voxcaster you've ever seen. So we've taken back the caster, now we're going to return it to the government. You will not be spied on anymore. Good, that means at least my comrades didn't die for nothing. There won't be any more ambushes thanks to them. And you. Alright. That's certainly one of the things of all time.
I tread a path unexplored. It's nothing.
Alright, what do we have up here? Ah. We also got that cloak and those boots, now that I think about it. Let's see, where would those be? Accessories? Yes. Alright. Warp damage. I'm gonna actually give that to Adira, I think, for when she inevitably fucks up. And I'm gonna give the Warmonger boots... I'm gonna give those to Brunhilde. Screw it. Okay. So I think with that, we're done here. Oh, what is this? Area transition to the sewer level? Why, yes. Everybody's favorite level.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Spare my life. They're rabble. They've already been robbed.
A revelation was sent to me.
The voices belonging to many residents of the lower levels merge into a single humming noise, unnerving and oppressive, much like the surrounding catacombs. You feel a slight prickling sensation at the back of your neck. The barrier between worlds has grown so thin here that I couldn't read that. You can feel a breeze coming from the other side. Charming.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
I will kill anyone that dares stop us.
Don't you ever bore yourself? Do you even know what fun is? What about jokes, huh?
The concept of humor has been detected in the catalog. Demonstration. An ignorant layperson, a low-status candidate for servitorization, and a blasphemous augment thief walk into a bar, deprived of the undersized blessing.
Oh, keep going. Keep going. I want to hear where that joke goes, Pascal. Damn it.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Hey, Ela, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Always glad to see you. I bet it was a good one, too. Dang it. Under the layer of soot and grime, you notice an unholy symbol scratched into the wall, and one look is enough to make you nauseous. Someone is watching you.
Idira, is there something you wish to tell me about? Namely, the mess in the water.
I hereby vow you will rue this day.
Fucking kibitz. That guy. That guy is a menace. Who is, I am sure, so entirely tired of our shit, but he still shows up when he can.
Is the key to success.
What did you just see? Oh. Cargo! I still have no idea what cargo is for, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. You hear a shrill, baleful giggling coming from behind you, and it's getting louder, but there's no one there. That guy is unfucking believable. I know what you're referencing there, Hila. That's Ripper. That shitty ass FMV game, but it has Christopher Walken. That game has such a good cast. It's got Christopher Walken, John Rhys Davies, and the dude from The Warriors whose name I can never remember. Toxic flow of murky liquid comes down from the higher levels via ancient rusted pipes.
The whispers told me how.
Your demise is assured.
Oh. A Herald of Tzeentch. 160 health. Hello, random boss fight. Sure. Well, let's make sure that the melees are here and in the way. Adira, let's make sure you're not. Battle Sister. You're good. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's do this. Alright, so we've got Brunhilde and Adira acting first here. I should have had Brunhilde one and Abelard, I guess, one further back so they could charge, but I suppose it's unnecessary. Oh, do we Reckless Strike? I think we do, but first we have to move in.
Through chaos I stride.
Alright. Endure.
Triumph.
Reckless
One step
Strike.
closer.
Do the melee. Nice. And she even parried it. Imagine if you work as a janitor in a place like this. Oh man, I don't even want to think about it. I would imagine they probably don't even pay you. You're lucky if they don't turn you into a freaking servitor or something.
On it.
Yeah. Yeah, just,
Will do.
Okay. Let's see what this thing can do. Manifestation. Oh. Oh no. Well, you see. Abelard. Moo. Well. Let me think. Tank up. Move here. Charge. I have no idea. Oh, it just teleported. Okay. I was wondering why this boss battle was the way it was, and now I know. Okay. Who are these two? You're back here, and you are... Alright, so this guy's gonna go. Where's Arena at in all of this? Alright, she's not acting until next turn. These two need to die, because otherwise it's gonna be trouble for our Squishy. So let's move Pascal here. And do a sweep. And I think that's probably about it. I could analyze, but eh. Hey Noelle, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Always glad to see you about.
Let's make it quick.
Brendan has the right of it too. Chicken wings are one of the few reasons I go outside. I love me some chicken wings. Can I? Okay, so her hit chances are shit from there. What about like right here? Equally shit. Unless I do single shots, but a single shot ain't gonna kill either of them. All right. Good enough. Doing okay? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, buffalo wings are great. Absolutely.
Let's get to it.
No. Trying to run away from the AdMech. Bad idea. Where do all the winged buffaloes live? That's a good question, and I'm sure there are good answers, but I have none of them. All I know is that they taste delicious. Brunhilde. Okay, move here. Murder this guy tentatively. Nice. Now murder this guy. Oh, he parried. He parried a chainsword. I respect it, but also fuck that guy. Adira. I think these are tentatively friends for now, so I have no need to, like, warp lightning anybody. I would dearly love to, though, but they're all out of range. Alright. Psychic Scream this guy. And I guess that's all you're doing. What? Oh my. Okay. Abelard. You murder this man? No, but you can get adjacent to murder this man. Or at least attempt to. But you failed me. Disappointment immeasurable. Day ruined. Pascal, look busy. We got Josts. Mild worry. Really? Really? Oh wait, no, that's your melee. Dude, this one. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it missed the dude in back though. That wasn't even a target, but I'll take it. I wonder if they implemented it that if you parry power weapons with a regular weapon, there's a chance it breaks them. It would be nice. Felt good to get back into streaming. Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear that, Noel, truly. It's nice having you back. I missed having you around.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Rejoice in battle! Faith without deeds is worthless. I refuse. Let's get to it. Show me what you've got.
Let's get to it.
I mean, I'm glad we've got some distract. This is such a good target for lightning bolt, Adira. Why do you have to suck? Thank you for the head pats, Flo. Always good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Very excited for movie night later. Look forward to it every week. Can we make this work? Maybe?
I need no guns.
Good job, Brunhilde. Alright, Adira, slowly meander your way towards the violence, please. I need to get her some teleportation magic or something. Surely that's safe, letting our Psyker wander through the warp unbidden. Oh, I also just realized that the Veil degradation is like, fuck you tier right now, probably because, yeah, everything is terrible. Let's see. I want to kill this dude. Nah, we'll be okay. We can murder this guy, and then we can just charge for some movement. There. Alright, Pascal! Get up here, buddy boy. And nuke this asshole. Analyze. Exploit. There we go. Playing TTRPGs with the next generation. Hell yeah.
As the Emperor commands.
Oh, terrible. Alright. Can't reload. I need to forget, or I need to remember, I should say, that she has concentrated fire, which is quite good. What do I think of the Silksong Meeps? They're glorious. Of course they're glorious. Like, all of the Meeps are just wonderful. To the surprise of none. Okay, Brunhilde, I need you to do this. And then do your mega damage. And then charge. There we go. Something tells me that I need to prioritize murdering this Herald of Mega Satan over here. Alright, Arena. You come up here. And you lightning... No, of course not. You could lightning bolt this thing, which strikes me as an incredibly poor idea. So instead, just Psychic Scream it. You teleporting little shitter. Oh my god. Try Star Wars with them. Star Trek is not their cup of tea. Yeah, Star Trek was one of those where it didn't really... Star Trek didn't really hit me until I was older. Whereas Star Wars is pew pew and laser swords.
My place is at the fore. Indeed. Up you attack. I will do my duty.
Alright, Pascal. I guess come up here. You're not really gonna have line of sight on much. I don't think that'll actually hit this guy. Yeah. That's okay. Look at Star Trek from the very beginning. Damn. Most young people find it boring because like it's like there's actiony stuff in Star Trek, but by and large it's kind of more I would almost call it like the thinking man's sci-fi, but I don't think that's necessarily the best way to describe it. But it's more like the thinking man's sci-fi type of deal. It's not, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not meant to be an action show. Nice. Get exploded, nerd. Oh, hey. Go Underhive Rabble, stab the shit out of that Tzeentchian horror. Alright, Brunhilde. Brunhilde is basically just chasing this thing at this point. I need to give her like grenades. Have her just lob a grenade in there. Nice. Recruit the Underhive guys after the fight. That would be wonderful.
There is movement in the Empyrean. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
She just blew that man's head up. I mean, to their credit, the Rabble shooters are not dying.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
Let's go ahead and have Pascal reload here. God damn it, Ela. I shouldn't be surprised. God damn it. Wow, they fucking phased the thing. And there's nobody over here for it to charm because I think they're all either dead or these two dudes over here. Neat.
I've suffered worse.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess Brunhilde's just gonna move in and turn this guy into pudding.
Death shall reign.
Okay, charge up here. Adira slowly making her way into the battlefield where she's actually going to be able to maybe do something useful with herself, like this. There we go. Perils of the Warp, Earth Protests. What's that do? I have no idea. Deals 1 direct damage to Pascal. Okay, so it was like an earthquake. Alright. I could go for some pudding. I like pudding. I'm a simple man. You give me pudding and I'm a happy camper. Oh no, the enemies have turned hostile adjacent to Brunhilde. Whatever will she do? Whatever will she do?
Tactics are the best ones.
Kill him.
To dust.
I don't think you're gonna be able to charge this guy, are you? No, because you can't charge to here and attack.
It will be done.
All right. Brunhilde. I want Brunhilde to move here. I want Brunhilde to kill you. I want Brunhilde to rage herself, and I want Brunhilde to charge the Tzeentchian Horror. Go, Brunhilde, go. Thank you very much for the subscription there, Schmoop. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well today. My roguish mercantile friend. I'm at least... Nah, I'm all of those. Hell yeah. Good to see you, Schmoop. How much health does this thing have? 14. Can we Psychic Scream it to death? If we roll well, which we didn't. Hey, why didn't we get an attack of opportunity when that thing moved away from Brunhilde? That's some bullshit. Also, I just got a Chivo. You killed the demon of Tzeentch in the sewers under... Oh. Video games! How do they work? I don't know, but we just won. We got a bunch of pistols and knives. Okay. Well, that was an event. Make pudding out of you to... I'll fucking make a man out of you from Mulan. That's glorious. Hell yeah. So what did this cultist have on him? A hypnotizing pendant. When the wearer successfully hits with a single shot attack, the target suffers slow until the wearer's next turn. Ooh, that's going on Argenta. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't really use her single shot stuff too often, mostly favoring the burst, but I'll take it. The problem with demons, seldom any loot, and it can really fuck you up. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, that's a problem even, like, in tabletop, where, like, angels and stuff, most of their shit just is, like, non-magical when you actually get your mitts on it. But I guess that's kind of, like, balance-related and all that garbage. Alas, no. God, what is it? Solars use, like, Holy Avengers or whatever. Okay. Weapon skill, and... Some damage mitigation would be nice. Or drow stuff that disintegrates when you come into the sun. Hell yeah. Is that even still a thing anymore in newer editions of D&D? Like, that's something that I haven't really seen dealt with since, like, 1st or 2nd edition. I think it was in 3rd, but I honestly don't recall. If you're fighting an angel, you really fucked up. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. That's pretty much how it's flavored, yeah, Ela, is like just by picking up like a sword, you know, it becomes like a holy weapon because, yeah, they're an angel, which like totally fair, but also, damn it, I want it. We could go even further into weapon skill, but I don't know. Enemies gain no melee superiority bonuses. Yes, that's what I want. No more flanking Brunhilde. Screw you, game. I think 5e has Drow with +3 stuff that disintegrates out of the Underdark. That, yeah, that's like how it was back in the day, is like their equipment was like by default, like effectively like +2 or 3, and yeah, as soon as the sunlight hit it, it would corrode. Abelard, you get toughness, and better to die for the Emperor. No. When an Imperial World character is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability, their resolve increases by 1. Allies, excluding Xenos, gain +5 to the same characteristic that was chosen for Humanity's Finest. Which would be great, but I don't actually know what characteristic he has chosen for Humanity's Finest. No, don't do that. Defensive maneuver. There's no one that's going to convince me that this is the superior way to spell the word maneuver. No one. I'm sorry, Europe. Whenever the wielder successfully uses shield bash, they regain 2 movement points. Ooh. Or a 15% bonus to parry. I'm giving him dueling mastery. Abelard is our tanky boy. Do I actually know? He has a 75% parry chance. Brunhilde has an 85% parry chance. What in the fuck? All right. Take it easy, Brendan. Enjoy your lunch. I hope it's delicious. All right, Adira. Oh, you get a skill and an ability. Ooh. Can I get something terrible? Dominate. Biomancy. Heals wounds. Or pyromancy. It has to be pyromancy. It has to be pyromancy. 100%. Let's see. Both logic and tech use, Pascal is better than her on. What about like Medicae? Pascal is just too good. Pascal is overpowered. We'll give her Warp Lore. There we go. Yeah, we have access tentatively to Fireball now. We'll see. We'll see what it actually nets us. I would love it if it were Fireball. All right, Argenta, you're getting ballistic skill. Oh, well, let me take it again. Sadness. All right, agility it is. And Devotee and allies within the area of War of Him or Furious Recital. +1 damage for single shots and attacks of opportunity. Then you have Purification. +1 stack of the Disturbed effect. -10 to Fellowship and Willpower. All demons suffer damage equal to the momentum restored to the devotee. Interesting. I'm thinking maybe shield. I'm giving her Shield of Faith. A little bit of tankiness against the assholes. You can cause someone who is already on fire to create a firestorm around them. All right, that works. Okay, what can we give Pascal? Precise attack. Next attack against the target affected by an exploit. Yada yada yada. Reduced by. Ooh. And the attack has an increased hit chance. And I think by default he throws like 2 stacks of exploit on things at a time, so that might be good. Yeah, no, I'm going to give him precise attack. That seems solid. Alright, and he can have tech use. 75. Go, Pascal, go.
I woke up with a
Alright,
feeling of
everybody.
wonder, as if
Let's...
a field of flowers was blossoming nearby.
What do you want about fields of flowers?
1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Seize the opportunity.
Argenta, you're creepy.
Empyrean guides
Ooh.
my gaze.
Let's not. Alright, disarm that.
I better myself through my service.
The machine guard grants
Oh, Blessed Cape. Increases melee attack damage against demonic enemies by 2. If the wearer has the Conviction Dogmatic, it's 4 instead. Really? That sounds like an Abelard thing. I think he's Dogmatic. I have no idea where that would be. Is that on his character sheet? Dogmatic. No, he's an Iconoclast. Okay. Do we have anybody that's dog? Oh, I bet you Argenta. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll give this to Argenta then. Except I think it's melee, isn't it? Yeah, it's only melee. Shit. All right, Abelard, here you go, buddy.
Rather not.
Neat. He's a good boy, so he should be dogmatic. Terrible. Terrible. But also probably true. Abelard is 100% puppy coded. Brunhilde called him a good boy once and he had to spend days in prayer to the Emperor. Alright, is that everything? Yeah, that's everything down here. Okay, so this was just like a side area. Alright. Hey, Machiru, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. Good to see you. You're not late, you arrived precisely when you mean to. You are confirmed wizard. Now I have to press a key. That irks me. Sometimes I have to press a key and sometimes I don't, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. We're wizards and we died. We did. We very, very much did. As tends to be a running theme in games that I play co-op with people. There is much dying. Oh, alternate entrance. Oh shit, I could have just come in this way. I'm not a clever man. Alright, but seriously though, game. I was gonna say, where do you want me to go? Hey, Silvernail, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. How far am I in this? This is... third play session, maybe 5 hours. So not very far at all. We're still in the very beginning. You have no plywood for a base. That is a sad thing. Nah, we're not balls deep yet. We're like maybe like just the tip. If that. We're probably still in foreplay knowing this is an Owlcat game. No. Oh. Popper!
Arbitrators, secure perimeter. Formation 4755. Glato, heal.
Doggo. A huge cyber mastiff immediately stops snarling in your direction and goes quiet at his master's foot. Its stillness punctuated only by a thick globule of blood dripping from its metal fangs.
Proctor Exactant Solomon Antha of the Adeptus Arbates. State your name and the purpose of your stay on Rykad Minoris.
Tempting to be an asshole. Tempted to be an asshole. Gonna be an asshole. You're speaking to a rogue trader, and that's all the information you're entitled to at this moment. I will be asking the questions from now on.
A rogue trader? Incendia Jorda has no heirs, and I know all of Caligos Winterscale's potential successors by name. So, Theodora von Valancius is dead. I will deliver this tragic news to Marshal Strax. I honor the pact your predecessor made with the Adeptus Arbates. I won't keep you any longer.
I want the pupper. Abelard, you're on thin ice. There's a pupper here. We nod at the doggo. It's one fearsome-looking dog. I was impressed by its performance in battle. It 360'd that dude's throat.
That skirmish just now, Glato didn't even get to show off a tenth of what he is capable of. But he is quickly catching up with me for who's killed the most heretics today.
A Potweiler. Ha! That's pretty good. Okay, you did not know I was a rogue trader is irrelevant. Apologize. No, that's a little too far. He's good. What are you and your people doing here?
Removing obstructions to an official inquiry. My unit and I came here to investigate the disappearance of one particularly valuable ship, but the mutinous scum got in the way. Now we are having to deal with them too.
What's this about a missing ship?
It's about a tithe ship. A vessel loaded to the brim with planetary tithes, amassed over a considerable period, suddenly went dark as soon as it departed Rykad Minoris.
What do you know about the situation on the planet?
Only that the governor is failing in his responsibilities. This is a planet-wide rebellion, and it reeks of madness, or worse, of witchcraft. The rebels are blinding both themselves and others, and their ravens are the most insane and unholy thing I've ever heard.
What do you intend to do next?
Fight our way to the local administratum palace and ascertain whether a fire or some other disaster hasn't destroyed the documents related to the investigation. I hope the clerks were smart enough to put the records before their lives. If the Emperor favors us, we will extract the data we need, or else interrogate the survivors before we pay a visit to the governor. The questions we have for him are beginning to pile up.
The cyber mastiff lets out a low growl and leans forward somewhere to the side. Solomon fires a shot in the same direction without even looking. You hear a stifled, gurgling rattle.
Arbitrators, eliminate the surviving rebels. Now is not the best time for conversations. With target practice standing around like this. Unless you have more questions, I will proceed with my assignments.
I'm on the way to the governor myself. You and your unit could accompany me.
I must refuse. Our mission and the Marshal's orders take priority, even over a request from an individual as empowered as you.
Sadness. So the governor is a suspect.
Every citizen of this planet is a suspect, but Governor Medina is under particular scrutiny. Seizing the sacred tithe requires access to information, resources, and power. The governor fits that profile. Then there's this rebellion. Convenient. How many records and crucial witnesses do you think will be lost? Some people call it cover-up. I do not like how aptly this term describes the present situation.
Are you not supposed to help the governor regain control over this world? I thought that maintaining order was the foremost duty of any arbitrator.
Not every uprising demands action by the Adeptus Arbates. For now, I am simply assessing the situation, and if our investigation requires that the rebellion be crushed, then we will intervene. Still, the governor had best put a stop to this bedlam. He is not here to just sit and look pretty.
What does the stolen tithe entail?
Resources that every world is under obligation to relinquish for the good of the Imperium. In the case of Rykad Minoris, they include the ceramite and explosive reagents produced on Rykadi Philia, armor glass, medical supplies, and guardsmen, a living tithe to be recruited into the regiments of the Astra Militarum. Cargo like that is particularly dangerous in the hands of heretics, as it can be easily converted into wealth or used for military purposes.
And what was the nature of the arrangement between the Arbites and Theodora?
Your predecessor made a formal alliance with us. She provided us with a headquarters on Dargonis and supported us in the collection and guarding of the Imperial tithe on several occasions. We, in turn, assisted Lady Theodora in enforcing the law on the worlds under her control.
Alright, no more questions.
May the Emperor watch over us. That way, this meeting won't be our last.
Yes, I desire the doggo. And I mean, I guess having like Judge Dredd in the party would be pretty cool too. But mostly doggo. Alright. Serve the Emperor in your heart and deeds, and when you join the ranks of his illustrious army, the Astra Militarum. Aren't they DLC? I think they are, yeah, if I recall correctly.
Hopefully they will help to put things back in order around.
Oh. Some 10 people, children among them, are huddling together in fear. The elder family members are doing what they can to calm the young. Several armed insurgents are watching the frightened yet unharmed hostages, but the watchers themselves are looking around nervously. Come to your senses, Harold. Look what you're doing to your own family. A woman of about 60, gray-haired, but still strong, is kneeling before a stocky man with thick, pure white beard, stretching her arms toward him. Take pity on us, let's go! Can't you see I'm trying to save you? He clutches his weapon tightly. Only Aurora can help us. Why can't you understand that? Upon seeing you, he points his weapon at you. The other insurgents do the same. Who are you and what do you want? No, you tell me, who are you and what are you doing to these unfortunates? I'm the chief. My former name, Harold, is meaningless now. I am a father leading his family to deliverance from woes. To salvation. Aurora has opened my eyes to the truth, and my children will see it. Harold, spare us! Spare your children! Haskell's vox hisses furiously. Layperson, cogitation is not your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint and believe that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evident that the author of the demagogic teaching that confused you meant to make a mockery of your deplorable intellect. Abelard's face turns a deep red. To cast your own children into the thrall of heresy, to drown your progeny in this filth with your own hands. You've been torturing your own family in order to save them. You've been blinding them so that they could see the truth. Those who lack faith cannot grasp the truth and will not be saved. He's obstinate, but you sense that the confidence in his voice has diminished. I love that we could just be like, nah, fuck this, we're gonna kill you. Which, I mean, yeah, but... We'll try being persuasive. Aurora, whoever that is, has exploited your naivety. Can't you see you're causing nothing but suffering? But all I wanted was to save... He drops his weapon and covers his face with his hands in desperation. You hear several short sobs. The old woman rises from her knees and approaches her husband. I know you were trying to save us, but there's still a way to set things right. The old man gestures to the other insurgents who lower their weapons. Then he shifts his gaze to you, trying to hold back tears. What happens to us now? I condemn you to death. I mean... I'm leaning towards iconoclasty for Brunhilde, but at the same time, I think she would kill him if he's like been blinding people and stuff. I don't know if he's actually blinded anyone though, or if he was just talking about it. Suffer now that, yeah, but we're a rogue trader and also kind of fuck the corpse emperor. Nah, we're gonna kill him. Your family will be taken care of. As for you, I condemn you to death. The old man's body falls to the ground. As soon as the hostages see it, they start moving faster and soon disappear around the bend. Poor old man. I tried to talk him out of it. Okay.
A revelation was sent to me.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
All right, let's do this careful, like
Sins hidden in the
Argenta.
heart turn all to decay.
Dogmatic makes the cape better. Yeah, but Brunhilde's not wearing the cape, and I don't know how high it has to actually be to get the benefit. What the hell? Oh, look at that! Some sneaky loot. Oh, that's ooh. That's foul. The cover was haphazardly assembled from whatever the rebels could find. What's the old man got on him? Dude had a pair of grenades on him. Jesus. Oh, hidden loot down there. All right. Let's come over here and grab this. I'm just waiting for there to be a combat that's going to distract me from my loot whoring. Okay, this is just a bunch of cargo I don't care about. There's an area transition over there. Okay, but seriously though, where was that thing? It was like right over here, wasn't it? No? Oh, no, it's over here. There we go. More random crap I don't really care about. Once we find out what cargo is actually used for, I'm going to care about it. Until then, it's just junk that's taking a room up in my cargo hold. The goods of this stall are a stark contrast to the rest of the nearby shops. The jars are labeled all-purpose synth powder. Fills you up no matter what. Made in Necromunda's best factories. Oh, God. Delicious corpse starch, yeah. Soylent Green. There's totally something hidden down here, and we're just too stupid to see it, aren't we? Sadness. Soylent Green is made from orcs. I mean, if you convince enough of them that that's the case, there you go. Oh, I missed something over here? What? I have no idea. I don't care enough to run to the other side of the map for it, though.
Seize the opportunity.
More levels. Levels for days. I love it. What do we get now? Let's see. For Brunhilde... she's already got carouse, so she's going to do carouse in athletics, I guess. And her talent... Desolation. Melee attacks deal an additional 4 damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. That's very, very tempting. Yeah, okay. That's easy. Alright, Abelard. You can take carouse. Unless... give him demolition. Now Argenta's demolition. Coercion. Coercion works. Alright, sure. And I could give him Desolation too. But I think I'm going to give him Thick Skin instead. Even more. And now he's up to an 85% parry chance. Alright, Adira. Talent. Instant exposure. Exposed weakness costs 0 AP. Yes. And... Ooh, enemies affected by the psychic powers suffer a -5 stacking penalty to dodge and parry. Yeah, okay. She psychic screams a lot, so that works. Alright, Argenta, what are we gonna do for you? How about... I think rapid reload, because her reload costs 3 by default, which is pretty painful. So yeah, rapid reload it is. And a bonus to demolition, I think. And Pascal, you get... I don't know. Exposed weakness reduces an enemy's toughness and willpower by 12. Well, there we go. And a common talent. Oh, here we go. Pinnacle of Weaponry. First attack with a Plasma Melt, our power weapon deals 4 damage extra. Past that, it's 2. Yeah, okay. Because I think his axe is a power axe. Yeah. Yep. So that'll be great. So he'll hit like a fucking truck with that thing. So this could be 10 to 14, but his first will be 14 to 18. Sure. Welcome to the Rickard Minoris Command Center.
Path unexplored.
Surely nothing bad is going to happen here.
They're scrabbling around, digging into my skull from the inside. Ah, it's like nails dragging down these metal walls.
That's horrifying.
I have conducted a visual survey of the locale. The bunker's metal cladding is fully intact and undamaged.
Alright, let's get this shit show on the road. The tall, dark-skinned man turns towards you and greets you in a curt military manner. Faisal Rickard Ab Medina Af Coronis, Governor of the Star System. Welcome to my temporary headquarters. That is a hell of a name. His gaze falls on Abelard, his eyes narrow slightly. We're Sarian. Abelard nods dryly. Governor Medina, my greetings. Not seeing the convoy I'd sent to meet you. What happened? Did they fail to find and escort you? If that is so, I promise you their punishment will be swift and severe. The convoy was ambushed. There were no survivors except Private Camille Regius. I must commend his extraordinary loyalty and resilience. Only one good soldier in a whole convoy? Pathetic. Head to the barracks, Private, and await new orders. Your ladyship, before we proceed with discussing the matters that are of interest to you, there is a question I feel compelled to ask. It was only recently that Lady Theodora was the head of House von Valencius. I have received no word of her demise. How is it you are now the rogue traitor? Thank you for that, Hydrate Destructo. And the stretch. They go hand in hand. Ah, there we go. Sitting up straight. So let's see. And thank you for the head pats haircut.